see the number 19 team in the country, the Missouri Tigers, taking on another team from the SEC, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Canes will put total weather to crank us up. He'll bring it out. It's Jones. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Tigers offense will go on the attack first. And Jesse, they've got a running back that they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
Now the play fake. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got a man, it's Johnson. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Makes the catch around the 50. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. So Miami's offense will go to work for the first time today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
The Canes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Williams looking for a man. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Gets it out quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Here's the handoff. Slithers into space. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Looking for a gap. It's Lyon. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Quick touch pass to the receiver. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Has to get there to move the sticks. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
It's first down from the 37-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Davenport. Skips away from pressure. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. It's now first and 10 from the 24-yard line. To the air on first down. Trying to escape. Breaks into the open. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Missouri comes up with a first and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll try to sneak the wide receiver past him on first and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the D deny them on second and goal. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. After run, now throw. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now on third and goal, and that earlier sack left him with more ground to cover. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Big guy smells it, and the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy's an excellent route runner, and he has really good hands. You've got to. That's now his third receiving touchdown. He'd only played 3 games. Nobody can cover this guy up to this point of the season.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Penn State delivered the knockout blow, and I think the defense might have been the story here. LeVar Arrington, Shane Conlon, Jack Ham. There's another stud there at linebacker U. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Motion from the wideout. Leaves it with the running back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. It'll be third and long. Williams will pass. Quick strike complete. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. It's starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. He wants to change this route. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's going to fire deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Lyle. He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. And the Hurricanes are rolling down the field. Hand off from the shotgun. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the 2nd level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Ball's at the 29. They'll keep the offense out there and go for it. Off play action. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up, run it, do something. You can't take a sack on 4th down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. To the air, it's Davenport. Under fire. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. On the move, he fires. Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be 4th down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. They go to the ground. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Going to sling it on 2nd down. The throw. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
Well, we know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lofton. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Didn't get enough to move the sticks, but enough to leave them with the decision.
And the defense did a great job understanding the sticks, rallying to the football, getting them on the ground. And you're right, Reese, 4th and short, that means decision time, or for us, green light. Go for it.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. And the Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to Brown. And some room to work. There he goes. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Canes.
Nice job putting the drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Back to throw, it's Davenport. Quickly complete. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll leave it with the lone back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Oh, it's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. He leaves it with his back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The offense will quickly use a timeout. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking downfield very late in the half. Snagged out of the air. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Fires to the wideout. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there on South Beach, and we've had a lively first half. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the shadows of South Beach.
Missouri will kick it off to open this second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down.
I think that's one the kick returner is going to want to take back. That was a ball he probably should have let run through the end zone, give themselves better field position, but now they are way back up.
Strong run and a pickup of 5 out to the 15. The Hurricanes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They feed him again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. And the Canes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Gets it out fast. It'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Canes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Give to the running back. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Just a quick rhythm throw there, and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the gun, they'll try the middle.
It's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the 2nd half. You want to run the football, and you've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
They'll try to power their way ahead. It's a fumble.
You run an offense when you're going to pitch the ball and you're going to lateral. There's danger to it, right? There's reading things that have to happen when you pitch it. Don't get hit while you're pitching it so it goes all over the place. Great job by the defense being disciplined.
Oh, he's got some space. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior. Makes a play after the grab. An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man quickly.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. To the air, it's Davenport. Got his man on the right. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And it's no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from the game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Power football with the run. Find some fresh air. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Final stance of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. They'll try the run. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They're going to test the right side with this one. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Well, you got to think in his mind right now, ball security is at a premium, right? He's had a problem with that earlier in this game, but with the lead now late in the game, yards aren't as important as taking care of the football. And I think he's doing a better job of that now late.
Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. They get the first.
Turning it on! And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball. Because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it. 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
And with the lead late in this football game, I expect to see more of this from this offense. And what am I telling my running back, who's already put the ball on the ground once today? 2 hands on the football. We're not fighting for all this extra yardage. Like, protect the football. We cannot put that thing on the deck.
And the Hurricanes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. No good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage, they've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Quick handoff. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Davenport. Zings it complete to the right. Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Buckley. Thrust that arm out. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly to the tight end. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And the Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. That's caught. It's Hendricks. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Pocket breaking down. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Tigers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Got it! That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Looking to throw, it's Davenport. Fires into the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. They'll try to run for it. They got zero push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And how about this? All tied up in the waning moments, guys.
That is a massive kick late here in the game to tie it up. And now, can your defense do their job and at minimum hold them scoreless here to put this thing into OT, or even better, can they get you the football back and give you an opportunity to win the game?
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again.
And, man, with that run, I think it kind of handcuffs you. I think you...
And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game.